None. I'm doing this impromptu. I had no intention. I wanted to do AI related video, but this thing just popped on my news feed. My heart started beating. Well, for some reason, it's not just the coffee, and it's not also the news. It's just a lot of things have been happening, and I see this news. Gary Gensler calls Atom a security. He calls a lot of bunch of other stuff securities. What is happening? Is this a reason I moved to the United States? Like, is this a reason I immigrated 15 years ago? While now everyone's talking about moving out of USA, while we guys actually moved in to live the American dreams. And I'm not even trying to take anybody's job. I'm trying to be independent, do my stuff. And here, Gary, instead of, we are here for the retailers, which I'm coming to in a second. What is happening? People are trying to move to Dubai, Habibis. I understand. Okay, cool. Singapore, yeah, good regulation. Hong Kong, there, UK. What's happening to USA? You really think USA wants to stay behind in all the development and stuff? Confusing, right? What the fuck is happening? One of the most powerful. It is a powerful country in the entire universe. Yeah. Now when you think about it, what the fuck is happening? And on, we all have different stories. And I'm not gonna waste your time by talking about, oh, I am here for the American dreams and I'm working harder. Let's get to the chase. All right. Let's not even discuss about moving out just because, US is banning crypto, CBDC. So it's time to just leave the country, right? All right. Let's save all the BS. Those who really wants to move because of lifestyle or whatever reasons, go for it. Tax purpose, that's up to you. I just want to give you my 2 cents on this because it's cringeworthy and I just want to get my message across as quick as possible. All right. And I don't want to get into the mainstream news. You probably know everything, what's happening about SEC suing Binance and Coinbase and calling most of the crypto, including Atom that I talked about most of the time, staking Atom, even most of the stuff, a security. And being in the United States, being a citizen now, what the fuck do we do, right? All right, do not panic. We'll talk about that. We'll expand on it later on. I just want to give you the 2 cents today, exactly what's happening in my 2 cents. Okay. So if Atom is a security, we'll talk about this, okay? First of all, Gary doesn't know what the fuck is he doing. That's number one. And if you look at the lawsuit, I was trying to find it, but I just couldn't, right? Maybe I'll dig into it some other time. It did mention quite a bunch of stuff. And if you look at the research, it's garbage. Who did the research? Literally. It's mind-boggling, man. And you know what also triggered me? Immediately when I thought about all the influencers and YouTubers, the citizens, there are some, which I'm going to talk about in a second, right? Elliott trades. So if Atom is a security, what is this then? Superstarter with alpha impact. How Donkey and Virtue Pokers. I'm just curious. How does a YouTuber, Elliott Trades, living in Los Angeles, as he claims, a US citizen, how does he operate something like this? So-called a Ponzi and also IDO and all this stuff, right? Issuing tokens. So what are these deals? So are these securities, Gary? Hey, Gary, I'm talking to you. So Elliott Trades lives in LA and all, I believe so, right? So this is Superstarter. He started Super Farm. So is this security? Because if Atom is security, if these dudes can milk the system and do whatever shit, they can get away with it. Or maybe he has a shell company in Panama. I haven't dug deeper about the CEO and because everything is anon right now. But I don't understand this. Why nobody's questioning this, right? Why aren't you just questioning FTX and other stuff? But instead, everything's a security. What are you trying to do? I don't understand. So anyways, now I don't want to drag this longer. So tell me this. If Atom is security, then what is this? Everything, this donkey, monkey, cold stack has to be security, right? So are you going to go file a lawsuit now? SEC, what are you doing? Maybe file a lawsuit on this company or Superfarm or whatever instead of going after some of the other decent tokens in blockchain, right? Go after the scam tokens. Now, back to my shenanigan, back to my thing, right? Citizens, this is what it is. This is exactly what it explains what's happening, all right? Binance, Coinbase, FTX, no, all right? Check this out. I'm all in for the retailers. I'm here to destroy crypto, and it has nothing to do with money. CBDCs, politics, or losing my position as my job position, right? As whatever, the chairman. AKA, also known as total dominance. I know what exactly I am doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. While the retailers think, no, Gary's so stupid. He doesn't know anything he's doing, man. He needs to learn. He exactly know what he's doing. He's saying that. Well, Gen Z is saying that. Gary's saying he exactly knows what he's doing, right? This is best for US citizens, trust me, said Kenzie. When the dollar is the most powerful thing, when the dollar makes USA the most powerful country, the nation, and when the dollar faces risk, guess what happens? There you go, ladies and gents. You have your answer. When the dollar is at risk, which is actually the most powerful thing, right? USA is here because of the dollarino. If dollar is at risk, which is what's happening, if you understand the macro economy, and also the presidential election that's coming up, and I know a lot of things are going to happen. So it's really hard to understand the reasoning, people's hidden agenda behind certain things, because obviously all of a sudden Gen Z comes out of nowhere, attacks all this crypto. All of a sudden, it doesn't make any sense, right? It's like back to back. What's happening? Everything collapses and all this stuff. And now, what are we supposed to do? Those of us who are US citizens and actually holding, yes, we can use VPNs and all this stuff, but I'm just being honest and trying to find a legal answer to this. Like, what's the deal? You're going to ban all exchanges, then how do we take out money, like as in profit? So ultimately, citizens and immigrants, is it time to move to Mars or re-immigrant or re-migrate somewhere? Maybe, right? Wow. So I'm just curious to know your thoughts on this. Whether you are a US citizen, whether you're even abroad. By the way, I've been in certain countries, like not only one, I've been in several countries. I traveled. I understand different cultures. Singapore la. Cannot move la. Anyways, I don't want to get there right now, but I'm just curious. Habibis. Yalla. If I have to move to Dubai, so be it then. But that's later. I'm just curious to know what's the deal. US citizens, like who are really into crypto, because I believe in crypto AI and automation. I believe it's a deal. But yes, 90% of the stuff is nasty. And it is obvious US cannot live like this forever. If they do, that means it's obvious they're here for the total power, dominance, dollar, which means you're chasing away 90% of the people out, or they remain slave, or decide to move out. That's the only option, right? Either be under them or move out. How many people would move out? Nasty. Anyways, ladies and gents, just had to get this across, man. This is just a Gen Z BS. And I'm out.